Oh shit. Oh wee. Music? Anything? There it is. Ooh, excuse me. Ta-da! Change the title up a little bit. Go ahead and have a little drink. So, let's go through a brief tutorial on how to do a Mystic Rose design, which, in case you're wondering, is something along the lines of this. This is one I recently finished, so this is a green one, but I'm going to show you a basic 30.1. Okay. First things first, have your blank canvas at the ready. Good to go, no puncture holes yet. Secondly, there is a website that actually generates a Mystic Rose design. That Mystic Rose design, you can then print out, and what I do is I tape it to the back of the canvas here. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to puncture holes in each of the points here. Just get my little desk area. Come here, you bastard. Okay. So. Oh, excuse me. So now you have your circle taped to the canvas. We're going to have to puncture holes in through it. So take a needle of your choice. Doesn't matter the size, because we're going to be resizing these holes later anyways. Let me move the camera down. There we go. So it's helpful to have a little tiny desk like this so that way you can puncture the holes through. So let's go ahead and start our punctures. You want to try and keep them as close to the circle as possible. Keep in mind, it's not going to be perfect. That's okay. They don't need to be perfect. They just need to be in a relative, shape. So let's actually move some stuff off the desk before it falls over. Whoops, see, like that. Let's continue. And it's just easier just to have a little desk like this to just puncture holes through. Okay. Now you can use Scotch tape to tape it up in the back, or you can use packaging tape or whatever tape you have available. Any tape will particularly work for this portion of it at least. All right, so we're almost done. We almost have our 30 holes punctured. Okay, Okay, we're almost done puncturing all the holes in here. Oops. Almost lost the needle there. Again, you just want to get them punctured in because we're going to make the holes, we're going to spend some time here and make the holes a little bit bigger just to allow our needle to go through. And just like that, we have all 30 points punctured through. Once you have all 30 points punctured, you can definitely see, well, not really on that screen, but you can definitely see the different holes that are punctured. So let's go ahead and remove the back. Okay, back removed. Now, one thing that you may want to do before or after you puncture holes is to cover the back here with packaging tape. You can see here, I've already done this previously, so it's all packaged up already. And the reason for that is just because it helps make the next process or the next phase of this a lot easier. So once you have your packaging tape all done and you have your holes punched, it's now time to make the holes a little bit bigger. So you can use whatever you have available. I happen to have a bit of a compass, so I can puncture the holes a little bit bigger with the sharp pointy end. You can use whatever you want or whatever you have, push pin, bigger needle, whatever. But what you want to do next is you want to try and focus on just the holes that you punctured and just press ever so slightly down to get a much bigger hole. And as you can see here, that hole is pretty obvious. So we're going to do that for the rest of the holes. Thankfully, you don't need to do anything really special about this. You just go ahead and puncture. Let's go ahead and puncture the rest. You want to try and make it right into the hole. You don't want to make too many excess holes or punctures in here because, oh, hey Gap, hi Allie. Those shorts are Daisy shorts. They're fine. They're not. I have pants on. They're shorts, for God's sakes. They're shorts. I swear, they're shorts. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, I'll scoot up here so that way you don't have to see it. However, we're going to continue to puncture in the rest of the holes here. Yep. I'm blushing. Oh my goodness. Well, I've hidden it now so it's not as visible, okay? But as you can see here, we have our first section of holes that are being punctured. We're going to go ahead and puncture the rest of the holes. And then Gap and Allie, since you're here for a little bit, yep, I know. I'm going to stop going live as soon as they're ready to go live, which should be in about 20 minutes. I just thought it'd be nice to go live for a little bit. So anyways, we're going to continue puncturing the holes ever so carefully into the canvas. Now the reason for it is so I can make the threads a little bit easier. And so that way we won't get too much bunching up. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. You didn't have to hide your shorts. We liked it. Oh, well, if you liked it, then Jesus, I should probably show off more skin. Just, not wearing socks either. What the fuck, phone? Oh, that's Dan. It's okay, Dan. I'm all good. Anyways, let's go ahead and finish the hole punctures. Okay, almost done with all of these. Almost there. Okay, perfect. So now all of our holes are punctured. As you can see here from the screen, very evident, very clear points. So next question is, what color do we want to have this? In order to do that, we're going to go ahead and set up our magical little arm here. We're going to actually also take the pen. We're going to do some markings in the back real quick. So we're going to label which side. So label this one the top, the simple cross, and then don't puncture your shorts. Isn't that little canvas crane handy? Oh, Allie, it so is. I can't thank you enough because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 circles done. Those are my shorts. I don't know you. Anyways, so you mark it off the top part with a dot so you can orient yourself. Now, we'll also draw arrows on the back to orientate which way you want to go. In this case, I like to go counterclockwise on the back, so it's clockwise on the front. So we'll just mark the arrows. There we go. Okay, arrows marked, top of the canvas is made. Go ahead and put this on a little embroidery arm or canvas crane here. Okay, so we're all set now. Now the question is, what color to do this? So I'm going to pull up the colors that I haven't done yet in my embarrassing shorts. Oh. Okay. So let me get the colors that I've already done just off the table. You've already done a basic black. We've already done a full blue one. I have another blue one there. We've already done the beige color one. We did a green one, which reminds me, still have plenty of green thread left. The only thing I don't like is the phone holder. It comes with my phone. It's too fat. Oh, really? Where's my phone holder at? I know I saw it somewhere. It's somewhere around here. Oh, I'll find it later. Anyways, so we've already done a full red one, and we've already done the full green one. So the only ones that we haven't done a full color yet is the brown, this silver color, yellow, and orange. I'm glad you moved that Tupperware that was on the sofa the other day. Oh yes. Now instead of the Tupperware, it's my D&D 5th edition book. So Allie, let me ask you this question, and Gap, feel free to chime in too. But what color would be a good one for the new canvas here? Gray and orange together. Gray and orange together. Okay. We'll do that. We'll do that color combination. Your needle. Let's move all of our excess solids away so we have a clear table to work with. Okay. Let's do gray and orange. All right, gray and orange it is. So, since I want the orange to be, we can do the gray first. We'll do the gray on the outside. We'll do orange on the inside. So, much like this canvas type. Awesome, Allie. So much like this, we'll do two different colors. Oh, well then Allie, well, you'll be happy about this. I actually finished the green one with 34 points on it earlier this morning. So this one is all said and done. So I will make you a small mini one when I get your thread. Anywho, so with this one, we have yellow in the center, then orange, and finally a red outstream. So obviously we're doing a 2-color scheme. So we're just going to focus on orange and silver or gray. So let's work on the gray first. The gray one will start simply like this. Pull your thread out. What you want to do, turn this around. So you want to take the edge of your thread, Scotch tape, any tape will work. But here's the reason why I put packaging tape on the first. Come on, you bastard. Allie, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to make a little mini one with your thread. So, you have your thread in hand, tape it up this way. And now, you can go ahead and tape it to the back here, starting at the top. And as you can tell, please let me know if it doesn't show up because I'll have to call. No worries, Allie. I'll be checking this Thursday and Friday. In fact, I'll be checking all this week because I have to wait for my last W-2 so I can do my tax refund or my return. Anyways, so we now have the gray string taped up to the back here. It's more helpful to pull this up. So, as you can see here, hey Neil, how's it going? So as you can see, this stick grows. I need to connect. So as we can see here, the packaging tape is acting as a nice solid surface for the rest of the Scotch tape. So Scotch tape adheres. Thank you, Need to Connect. Much love back to you, my friend. Much love back. So as you can see here, we have it taped to the back and it's all ready to go. So what we need to do next, go ahead and put the canvas here. Go ahead and elevate that a little bit. Put it to this way. Okay. So pull your thread out a little bit, just enough. You don't want to go with too much thread, otherwise it gets to be a little bit cumbersome. Cut your thread. Excuse me. Get your needle. Go ahead and thread it through. Okay, thread it through. All right. Now, this is where the fun begins. Well, fun for me. That's funny. You're a fun person too. All right. So you want to start off with the top hole that you made your cross in for, that you orientated. A trick with the sewing thread that I've learned is that you want to use your spare hand to kind of keep it separated. And then you just pull through. Come on, you rat bastard. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do just the bare outline first. So the bare outline is just the first level. So that's going to require you go through the next hole that's right next to it, clockwise, and pull through. Now, because we're doing just the outside frame first, this will be a little bit interesting. All right, once you have that done, you want to go through the next hole in the back, pull it through, and you're good. And then, essentially from here, it's just a matter of repeating the process. Pull through, and done. Oh, fucking Christ. Start at the top hole, eh? That's right, Allie. We always have to start at the top hole. And I know I Love Weed Live is going live in like 8 minutes, so we'll see what we can get done here. And then it's just a matter of going back. Come on, you faster. There we go. Start from there. Go through here. You can kind of see from the screen there. Let me bring this closer. Just kidding. I don't know what's wrong with me. You're hi, Allie. So as you can kind of see here, we have the pattern starting 1, 2, and 3. All right. Next one will be coming through this hole here, and making the next connection here. So from the back, and slip it through the forward. And there we go. Now we'll keep repeating this pattern all the way around. And once we get back up to here, what we'll actually do is go backwards and fill in the rest of the gaps. So let's go ahead and just continue going. Because the hard part's already done. The hard part was getting all the holes punched in here in the first place in the canvas. Okay. You pull that thread on through. From the back. And naturally, as you pull the thread through, they naturally will tighten as you are continuing to go through this. Yep. Okay. From the front. And from the back. Through the front. Through the back. You just got to be careful not to make too many fucking holes in the damn thing. Because the canvas is very, I don't want to say the canvas is fine, but you just got to be very careful not to make too many excess. Otherwise, it looks kind of funky. From the back. Through the front. From the back. And as you get more comfortable with the thread, you'll notice a lot of it goes through a lot easier. Sorry about that. The phone was starting to be a bit of a douche. Forward. And from the back. Okay. Forward. And then from the back. Forward. From the back. Forward again. This is the last one on this side. Okay. So now you can see we have little dashes essentially throughout the entire circle. That's what we want to see. Next part is, oh shit, 4 minutes. All right, gotta work on this. So next part, we're gonna go backwards, so counterclockwise. So you want to thread it through the top again. Hey, 47 Yorktown, good morning, or evening. Sorry, I'm always used to seeing you in the morning. So as you can see here, we have the thread coming out of the top hole. And then all we have to do is just go back, and voila, the circle begins to form. Now again, as you're going through and pulling the thread, it will become a little bit more taut and easier to work with. Forward, from the back. From the front, from the back. Now, I drew the logo for Tana. Can I send it to you through Insta? Of course. I'm always happy to provide feedback. Forward. Through the back. Pull through. And if we're lucky, we might have enough thread to go through the whole thing. 3 minutes. Let's see if we can finish this one circle in 3 minutes. Forward. No knots. Excellent. Through the back. Front. Back again. The front. Through the back. Front. Back. Thanks, Allie. I'll take a look here once I'm off the stream here in about 2 minutes. Back. Front. Front. Really cool, Mike. Thanks, Cap. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Front. Back. Back. Come on. Come on. There we go. To the back. Front. To the back again. Through the front. Through the back. And finally, last one through the front. And there you go. That is the first circle of the day. But since we're doing this as a color scheme of orange and gray. Thanks, Neil. Thanks for that. Everybody tap that thumbs up. So the only reason I did the gray outline first is because this is the one that's not going to be too encumbered by the other colors. Next up, it's time to go. I Love Weed Live is getting live. Let me go ahead and pull up their live stream because that's where we're going. We're going for a cap raid now. There it is. So everybody, this is where we're heading to next. I'll be over there myself. Everybody have a good one. I'll try and do another tutorial. I will save this for the next time. So have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for this really brief tutorial, and I will catch you all in the next one. So until then, cheers, and I'll see you back here for another one. Until then, let's go to I Love Weed Live and say hello. But until then, this is Captain MKG signing off, everyone. Take care of yourself.